The Fox and the Stork. A stork thought it would be great fun to send his friend the fox an invitation to dine with him, and for his delectation prepared for him his favourite dish, a most delicious broth of fish, which he served up in what he had available, a thin-necked vessel, laid upon the floor. He had no table. What can I say? He did what he was able. The fox arrived. He looked about. He sniffed the vessel with his snout. He circled it. His luck was out. Out of his reach that broth would stay. He couldn't get to it, try as he may. He tilted his head, stuck out his tongue. He sucked, slurped, salivated, till kingdom come, but not one drop of broth got to his tum. Meanwhile the stork, when it was his turn, stuck his beak into the long-necked urn, and sipped the broth up daintily. The fox looked at him awkwardly, remembered his cousin who'd said wearily the ripe grapes that he couldn't reach were sour after he'd tried to get at them for well-nigh near an hour. He was determined not to make the same mistake. He swore to do the best for the stork's sake. He went home hungry, had a meal at home. The next day went to thank Jerome. That was the stork's name, you see. "Thank you, Jerome. Your soup smelled great, I do decree. I'd love to see you if you're free at next full moon. Do come for tea at dusk beneath the old oak tree." Jerome thought this idea delightful. He went around those woods full of happiness and glee. "Reynard's invited me to tea!" The fox's name was Reynard, see. The moon grew thin. It disappeared. Then in the dark sky reappeared. It grew from crescent to half moon, and before they knew it, there it was, full moon. Jerome arrived at Reynard's door, and found, laid out upon the floor, the best food from old Reynard's store, arranged upon a wooden plate. The smell, it was just great. Jerome dipped in his dainty beak, his manners neat, his movements chic. But try as he may, vertical, oblique, straight on, or scooping up, he couldn't slurp one morsel up. Reynard, however, enjoyed the meal. For him the vessel was ideal. Each did the best they could, neither could do more. That's how they were made. Were the two left sore? Did they part friends? Or was this a tale of sweet revenge?